Welcome back to the Third Space Podcast. I'm Harsh.
I'm Jojo. Jora where? Jora want to sing.
Jora want to sing. Welcome back to the pod. Thank you for coming back. We did not expect people to come back to this. For some reason, people are deciding to tune in. But if you're coming, keep on coming because we're going to keep pushing this content.
Yeah, we're going to try our best to continue providing value to your lives, you know?
Yeah.
And dude, fucking value, man. What does value mean to you, Harsh?
Walmart.
Value? Yeah, great value.
No, value to me. Value is anything that like enhances my life. So like that's valuable.
Hell yeah.
You know, like
yeah.
I think that's like the bare minimum for value. But last time I kicked off the meditation. This time, Jora, do you want to kick off the meditation?
Yeah, bro. Of course, man. We got everybody here. I promise you guys, meditation is valuable. So fucking participate in this shit, bitches. So let's get meditating. 3, 2, 1, go. All right, that's about a minute right there.
Woo! I'm in the moment now. I'm in the now.
Yes, sir. Me too. Wow. That just like snapped me out of whatever the fuck I had going on.
Yeah, me too, man. I was like, damn, I'm not ready for this podcast. Why'd I hit record?
Yeah. No, I'm good now. I'm straight. The value right there. That's value. And what was that? That was an experience, you know? We didn't buy nothing. We didn't subscribe to anything. We didn't pay some poor lady to grab our wiener. We just sat down and we just meditated, bro. That's all we did. And that's value. That's what value is to me. It's an experience that's coming from within, you know?
Value. When do you use the word value in your life?
Value, bro. When I'm buying something or selling something.
Yeah. But when should be so that we use the word when we buy something? I guess it is a transactionary term, you know? So it's like,
yeah, it is.
It's like so what would be the term for things that come from inside that are not external to you, but that make you feel good?
That's a good question. No, that's a really good question.
I know that is a good question, but it's like, I don't even know.
Would it be
intrinsically good?
Intrinsically, yeah. Okay, I see what you're saying. Yeah, dude. That's like that question right there is like what society's trying to figure out right now.
Yeah,
you know?
man.
That's what we're trying to figure out. Fulfillment. I think that's what it is.
Fulfilling.
Yeah.
I think that's a key term. All right, but before we get into this hippy-dippy spirituality, finding happiness within, let's kick it off with some music, man.
Yeah.
I've been listening to this song, bro, like I think every day for the past like 10 days. And I feel like everyone needs to experience this. So I'm gonna pull that up while you wait.
Yeah. Sounds good, man.
And I'm gonna take these off because I don't know if y'all knew, but I'm blind. So anytime I have sunglasses on, I can't see anything.
Anytime that Harsh has sunglasses on, just know that he's performing.
Yeah, it's performative. I do have prescription sunglasses.
He's just mogging.
It's just for the mog.
Yeah, bro.
All right, we should be rolling in.
Dude,
3 minutes and 48 seconds of pure bliss. Oh no, people can actually see my eyes. So no, I'm not AI generated, guys. I'm telling you, bro, we're gonna listen to this song and we're gonna record like the best podcast ever.
Hell yeah, dude. By the way, guys, this podcast is based partly on a book that we read this month. We're keeping up our promise on reading a book a month, and this book was titled The Little Prince. This is a famous book. I know a lot of people already know about it. Some people hate it, some people love it, some people don't care about it, but that was our book this month, and we had a lot of fun. We discussed it with a multitude of people.
We got some new people in the book club.
Yeah, we got some new people in the book club. They're doing well. They're not really touching the big boy reads that we're doing. We're reading a book on AI. That's about all I'll drop for that for now.
People know, bro. I posted on our Instagram.
Oh shit. Okay, never mind.
Yeah, because it's a book club. Yeah. I want people to like. Okay, guys. Ideally, I want people to read books that like we're reading, and then like they listen to our take on it, and they leave comments like, "Oh, this is what I thought." And then we have this like whole community effect going on.
Exactly.
All right, I'm about ready. I have to skip an ad to lock in. Let me know if you have trouble hearing this, Jora, since I'm screen sharing.
take musicians to your band and diplomatist can refer in those musicians.
First, you have to know how to carry the instrument.
Yo, still slamming, still bout it, still counting. Feel like the only nigga rap code is me. Andre 2000, bitch, I raised a generation. Kick game on 1,000 albums. I should go give me a flute and just disappear in the mountains like the black Bruce Wayne, young Kane. The rabbit man begins, never late. No expiration date when it's about revenge. I got rich off rapping about cracking shit. I ain't need spins. Smacking shit with two naked actresses, bitch, take off the skins. When you see them, salute them or shoot them. I'm sick like quarantine, go war machine. Once alchemist looping, you niggas pupils. All of my students so tranquilo with scooching. We split out the villa in St. Lucia while you scamming and boosting, fuck nigga. The bitch was popular, followed her. Bought her ice, she a swallower. Matthew Henson on my mission, hard as cold as Antarctica. She don't fuck with Geminis, now all these hoes is astrologers. Thank you, bitch, I wish that ass and titties came with a doctorate. Or a master's, or a bachelor's, at least associates, bitch. Nigga with my dick, gotta kick these tricks that I associate with. That's why I be ghosting that bitch. That's why I be ghosting these niggas. Ain't no more poster tweets. You know how I'm approaching these niggas. Shit don't rap without rapping, even they fans knew it. They should let me bet on these niggas flopping on FanDuel. Bitch, I built you up, it ain't shit to get you dismantled. I'm 5,000 degrees and you pussies can't hold the candle, bitch. So why these niggas get it started with it? About to put these pussies in a box like that Barbie movie. I fucked up my first few pack of rock, that shit was hardly moving. Hit a lick, now I switch out my whips like the Saudis do it. Riding in my bucket, park the Benzie, bitch, I buy your mama house and put her out like DJ Envy, Angela Yee, the Charlotte McGee. Y'all got some names on y'all. It's Mr. Platinum, Ghost Rabbit. I put frames on walls, I put frames on Vogues, blowing change on hoes. Saw your ass shit, yeah, stones and kept it plain rose gold. Niggas claim they moving weight, I know they name can't hold. Staring down my barrel for the devil, claim your soul, fuck nigga. I treat this shit like Mortal Kombat, 200 to get your moms back. Don't call police, bitch, or we gon' flip and send the thumbs back. Mexico made a meal and I ain't have to ship a crumb back. Shit ain't fun when Rabbit got the gun, her where the Today's my generation, kick game on 1,000 albums. I should go give me a flute and just disappear in the mountains. Tell the truth, I got the youth in the booth. I found the fountain, nigga been rapping like 20 years. I can go for another 1,000 to stop. Got 7 grams left, I should go for another 1,000. I'm a East Gary nigga, food stamps and public housing. I should go give me a flute and just
In this life that I'm living, I pray I make it through the night. As I ride through my city, I'm thinking, looking at the lights. For so long we was hurting, I got the chance to make it right. Plenty times you done hurt me, I done been all alone at night. They claim that they with me, but shit, I'm knowing that they ain't right. Gotta stay down and get it, I know that it's gonna be alright. Can't get knocked off my pivot, I gotta play my cards right. Gotta stack up them benches, my nigga, we gon' ball for life. For so long I've been striving, going hard, trying to make it right. So much pain in my body, know you can see it in my eyes. Say that you was with me, promise that you was down to ride. Now when I look around, you ain't nowhere by my side. Hurt me so deep, but it's okay, I'm on my grind. I got 2 sons, I ain't had nothing to eat, I go steal for it. Show you my bank account, I swear I got 6 figures large. Niggas around me, they hating, probably won't snake me for it. These niggas under the skies, living under the board. I guess these niggas, they wasn't made for it. Lord, please don't mistake me, play gon' die, cause I ain't going for it. In this life that I'm living, I pray I make it through the night. As I
Yeah, dude. So in The Little Prince, there was like different types of adults being portrayed in the book via like different planets that the guy was traveling to via hallucinations after being stranded in the desert. And one of the versions of that grown-ups fall into a category is just by being obsessed with fucking numbers. And this one dude was just like constantly counting the amount of like possessions that he has and investing in more so that he can increase that number of possessions he has. And he was pretty much met with like a little kid, which is the Little Prince, with utter confusion, being like, yo, you're like missing out on life by being obsessed with these fucking numbers. And dude, like, holy shit.
Yeah, I think that's a good idea. Let's do a little backstory about the Little Prince, like a quick summary. Because I know when, so also we're going to have Prabhmeet join, who's our cousin, so it's third cousin.
Yeah.
And she also read the book this month, and she's going to have a lot of fun things to say about it. But essentially in The Little Prince, feel free to like jump in if I start missing out on a certain part. It's, there's this pilot he starts out the book talking about how he was like a kid and how he didn't like adults because adults seemed like they didn't have that like sense of wonder and they didn't really ask some questions that should have been asked. Like
Right.
this is a basic ass example, but like why is the sky blue? You
Yeah.
know, like they lose their curiosity the older they get. So when he crash lands in the desert and he's trying to fix his plane and he meets this boy who he thinks is just a boy, but it turns out he's this like alien almost. Not really an alien because it's like a human type being. And this boy is basically traveling around the solar system or the universe on this like tiny planet that's like the size of maybe like a driveway rolled up into a ball. Like
Yeah.
it's pretty tiny. Like it's like when I say it's like a small planet, like you could walk across it in like 20 seconds.
Yeah.
So he meets this boy, and then he's annoyed by the boy. By the way, Jora's sitting on a basketball. If y'all don't know, he's sitting on a basketball. Yo, ball is life.
Ball is life, bro.
But yeah, so he meets this boy. I'll keep telling about the story. And then certain part of the book, the boy talks about like his travels around the universe, and he meets different types of beings on small planets, like of different scale, but they're still pretty small, not like an Earth-sized planet. And he meets a king who really wants to impose his power, but in kind of like a moral way. He's not like forcing people to listen to what he says. And then he meets like a lamplighter who keeps doing the same thing over and over again, lighting the lamp even though his planet is spinning too fast and it goes away, and the wind makes the lamp go away.
Yeah.
And he meets a businessman who's counting all the stars in the universe because he thinks that if he can note them down, then he can own them. He meets a clown, not a clown, he meets a very like narcissistic person who's just only worried about what he has to say. What else? I feel like I'm missing someone.
The geographer.
Yeah, the geographer. And the geographer tells him to go to Earth.
Yeah. So pretty much it's just like a bunch of like super delusional grown-ups. And the key is grown-ups because it's supposed to portray every way a grown-up can become delusional by focusing and hyperfixating on certain things that ultimately revolve around the ego, like self-centeredness. And dude, I mean, yeah, sure, they're talking about these personality types as like very relatable things. I'm sure like everybody who reads the book, The Little Prince, as an adult can see themselves in every single one of those people on all those planets. Like everybody can see themselves as a narcissist sometimes. Everybody can see themselves as a overthinker sometimes. Everybody can see themselves as a whatever else, characteristic. And it was nice to point the finger back at ourselves as the reader by reading a book. I felt like that happened a lot during our first book, The Power of Now, actually, where the book itself kept pointing the finger back at the audience member or the reader of the book. And that happened in this book a lot, just to a much shallower degree, I think.
Yeah. That's a great way to put it, man. I did a quick. There's another character we forgot to mention, the rose. It's it signifies love, possessiveness, vulnerability, and the problem of attachment.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to say bitches. Also, in my head, when I saw.
Dude, me too, bro. Me too. I agree with you. Say it again.
Say it louder for the people in the back.
Yeah, bro.
Yo, bitch.
Nah, they got that rose toy now.
They got that rose toy. Dude, honestly. And you know how I knew that the rose was supposed to signify like a difficult relationship?
Just by what it said, bro.
By what it said, but one part specifically was like when the little boy went up to the snake, he's like, "Hey, I'm dealing with a rose back home." He literally said those words. He's like, "I'm dealing with a difficult rose," or some shit. And the snake was like, "Ah, shit, yeah." He's like, "Tell me about it, man. I got 10 roses at my place."
Dude, maybe when Piti comes on, let's just talk to her about like the female perspective on the rose.
True.
You know what I mean?
True. I agree.
I feel like that'd be super interesting.
Dude, that's such a good idea. I can't wait to do that. Because like she's gonna be like, "Oh, well, the rose just needed more attention." And then you and I are gonna be like, "Man, but the Little Prince had traveling to do."
No, the Little Prince was doing all that he could, but he had to do some other shit too,
Yeah, bro. He was trying his best. He was,
It's his first time living too.
It's his first time living too. Yeah, facts. Facts.
You got to use that TikTok lingo on them, bro.
Yeah. You gotta be like in the middle.
But overall, what would you rate this book? We don't really rate books, but I gave this book a 6.
I would give
6
it
out of 10.
I would also give it a 6. I think that's a perfect score.
And that's not because this book was bad. It's just that I feel like the topics it touched on, I've already kind of like delved into via other books / like podcasts. And nothing was really new, but I could see this being a great book for someone who's like, it's a really easy read. Like, it's really easy to read. You could probably read it in a day if you wanted, like super easy. But I would recommend it to like someone in high school. Like if you're in high school about to go into college, you're trying to figure out like, what do I want to do when I grow up? This would be a great book to read because it lets you like, oh, do I want to be the businessman? Do I want to be the king and this controlling person? Do I want to be a rose? Do I want to be a lamplighter? Or do I want to remain being a kid?
Yeah. No, it's a really good book, and I like how it's made for everybody. You know.
Yeah. If I read this in high school, I would have given this like a solid 8 or 9.
Yeah. Facts. Because to us, it's like beating a dead horse. Like we hear about these arguments, these topics, and it's like, dude, I already know. You know, like we know about this already.
Yeah. And the only thing I didn't like was they actually made the kid kind of annoying.
Yeah, they did.
Yeah,
bro.
but maybe that was on purpose. And if it was on purpose, then good for them.
Right. No, I think they made him annoying on purpose because he's supposed to annoy the reader, especially if the reader is an adult. They're supposed to annoy the reader, being like, damn, if I find this motherfucker annoying, I really am like one of these adults, bro.
Let's start with that. Let's start with that topic of adults versus children.
Yeah.
Do you think that we lose our wonder and like imagination as we transition to like adulthood? Because that's what the book was trying to get at, right? Do you agree?
Yeah, for sure. And I would say yes, we do, 100%, dude. But not in the sense of like we like it's so natural. It's such a natural process, bro. I think it happens naturally. There's nothing we can do about it, you know? Honestly.
I feel like because of my lighting, it makes me look bald. You see that, bro?
Dude, not even, bro. Dude, not even. It's just a line, bro. Like if I did that right now, I have good lighting, but
yeah, it's just fucking because I got like direct lamps hitting me.
Yeah, nah.
I've been like staring at my hairline. I'm like, damn, am I adulting? Am I turning into an adult? Our hairline check. Hairline reveal. Let's see.
Hairline reveal, bro.
Okay, there's some damage happening here, but this is the balding.
There's some damage happening. Bro, can I be honest with you, bro?
What's up?
The singularity, it keeps talking about how everything is getting much cheaper and how like technology is getting insanely cheap and that we're going to be able to have like nanorobots that do like procedures and shit super fast and easy and cheap. The first thing I keep thinking about that constantly throughout the book is like, dude, I'm going to be able to get a hair transplant for like couple $100, bro. I'm like, yo, I'm gonna be able to buy this hair transplant.
Dude, as long as you vote for the right person, they're gonna give you the hair transplant.
Yes, bro. Yes, I feel like
it's like one side's gonna be campaigning for blue chews, the other one's gonna be campaigning for hair transplant. That's the future we're headed into, bro. It's like, do you want a peptide for your dick or do you want fucking minoxidil for your hair for free?
Fuck, bro. Oh
I'm excited though, bro. What a time to be alive, bro.
I agree, dude. Are you gonna get a hair transplant? I don't think you need one. I think I need one more than you, bro.
Nah, bro. I think you're good too. I think we're chilling. I feel like we have like, I know I'm balding like in terms of like my sides, but like this is the type of balding that I like.
Not even, bro.
Nah, bro. This is way too far back. But I feel like this type of balding where you go from the sides, it's much better than when it starts like right here.
That's so true. That's so true.
But like this side balding, it's like this is like you can turn it into like a very what's it called? You can turn into a very sophisticated comb over. You know, like a British lad. Like you pick this up and then you boom.
Right.
It's like,
oh, facts.
Dude, if I lost this shit right here, dude, if I lost this shit right here, you best believe I'm going to the mountains, bro, and with a flute.
Dude, this is bad too. When people lose like this shit right here, that's just like a giant spot.
We're chilling, bro. We're desi.
Okay, yeah, true.
Dude, your dad has a full head of hair, bro.
He does.
So does mine too, bro. It's our generation. There's something in like the social media.
Dude, I agree, bro.
No, my dad has a full head of hair and he's like mid-50s. Your dad's probably around there too, like early 50s, mid-50s.
Right.
And he's got your dad has like beautiful hair, bro.
I
like
know.
Some like
Fuck. I'm
Like,
like,
he could be like a salt and pepper model, bro.
bro, I know. Shit's not fair, bro.
Yeah. We
But
got
fuck,
hit with all the fucking endocrine disruptors.
I'm gonna get this hair transplant, and then my life is gonna be complete, bro.
Yeah, dude. Would you get a height increase surgery?
No, I think I'm chilling. I think I'm straight.
You think you're chilling now until everyone who's 5'7" is like 6'2" out of nowhere.
Oh, I'm just gonna piss me off. That's gonna piss me off, bro.
Dude, then motherfuckers are gonna have like their Instagram bio like natural height 6'3".
For real,
yeah, dude, we're like, okay, I'm making a prediction. 10 years from now, Instagram bios of people like in their early 20s, it's gonna mention like what's enhanced and what's natural.
That I 100% agree.
Or like dating apps, especially.
Because you have to be honest, be like, yo, just so you know, I'm 6'4", but our kid is gonna be 5'7". Like you have to be honest about that, you know? And then I feel like, yeah, that's just how it's gotta go, you know?
Yeah, I'm on.
But this is a real question. Would you rather have 1 inch increase in height or 1 inch increase in your dick, bro? I'm sorry. Thanks, bro. I had to ask.
On the spot. On the pod, bro.
Dude, okay, for me personally,
I'm going down there, bro. Because I'm serious, dude. Listen, the reason is because listen, I'm 6'3", bro.
Yeah.
So it's like there's really like 6'4". It's like, all right, it's only gonna make my life more difficult with shopping for clothes.
Right.
You know, it's already difficult because I got a weird build.
Yeah. Dude, low-key, that's what makes me think like, bro, it's fast as fuck. Like these nanobots that they talk about in the Singularity book that supposedly are gonna be super small and can do like insane procedures. Dude, they're gonna go into
they're not that small, bro.
The nanobots?
They're actually pretty big.
Really?
They're not that small.
The nanobots.
I'm kidding, bro. I'm kidding.
Because look, they're gonna go into people's dicks as fast as they possibly can. Like some motherfucker's gonna be like, I need a bigger dick, and he's gonna be like, here's $100 million.
You're like, dude, I gotta re-optimize every 2 weeks. It's like I figure out like a good plan, and then like week 3 rolls around, it's like everything falls apart again.
Yeah, dude.
Like they tweak the algorithm or some shit.
Bro, we are living an uphill battle against technology in a way.
We are, bro.
It's actually horrible. Like just content, attention seeking, fucking demons in our society, you know? OnlyFans models. I've never subscribed to OnlyFans. Just want all my viewers to know that. I've never had an OnlyFans account.
Dude, don't take pride in that. That's just because you're Indian. You're like, I'm not wasting my money on that. They got it for free.
I get it for free. Oh man, dude, you know, I had a roommate one time, and me and another roommate we're just watching Netflix or some shit, and then we just see like OnlyFans pop up in the living room TV.
Oh no! You're like, dude, you're behind on rent. What are you doing on OnlyFans?
That's
you better be earning some money.
Imagine we see his ass on. He's got like a fucking carrot in his ear or some shit, some weird shit that people do on there. No,
I'm just texting her.
That was super embarrassing for him.
I'm just letting Piti know to join at 6:45, so then we know like she's about to pop in around that time. Let's talk about that, bro. OnlyFans and the whole like adult industry.
Yeah, for sure. Hold on, let me pop a Zen in for this. I need a Zen, dude.
Dude, I had one in already, but I'm gonna need to double up because I'm at like the lowest dose, yo. Like I be popping 2s, bro. This is nothing.
Same, dude.
But I wanted to show off my beer. This is Royal Jamaican ginger beer. Boom.
Oh, you got ginger beer? It's not actual beer?
Jamaican ginger beer, bro.
Oh, so it is beer. Like
no, it doesn't taste like beer. It's like it almost tastes like a cider, ginger cider. It tastes really good. It's just kind of sugary. But yeah, adult industry, it's fucking us up. There's nothing else to say about it. There's nothing good about it. There was something good about it when it was like a DVD thing, like in the 2000s. But the instant access to it, like, it's insane. And if I was someone who was unconscious of the fact of how it was impacting me, and I didn't have it in control, I feel like I'd be like homeless by now, bro.
Yeah.
Like, your dopamine's just fried.
Right. It's a horrible thing, bro. Absolutely horrible. Bro, I got these things though. Look.
The fucking Nezzy.
It's like it's a nootropic.
Ooh.
Yeah, bro.
Oh, you on the 2s too?
Yeah, I'm on the 2s,
My
bro.
guy, bro.
Dude, you gotta have some nicotine in your life. I feel like, especially with the nootropics. I just feel like
no, the 2 actually feels like really good.
Yeah, I agree.
Like I'm not gonna lie and be like I'm not addicted. Like I am addicted, but being addicted to 2s feels like you really like having like 6 drinks a week, you know?
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
like, okay, it's not the best, but it's like, it's not bad either. But if
Right.
you're popping like 10, like those 10 milligram ones, like, and you're running through a pack a day,
Yeah.
that's fucked up, bro.
Dude,
You're
that's
frying your brain.
so much money, bro.
But what I was saying was, what was in there?
In here it's pretty much 3 nootropics: L-triosine or L-trosine, L-theanine, and alpha GPC, and then caffeine.
Okay, now what happened in our life that motherfuckers need to take fucking alpha GPC to have a conversation?
Bro, dude, that's a great question.
I know,
That's
because I'm on the same boat with you there, bro. Like I need this shit to like converse. Like if I'm trying to really
dude,
like walk in.
it's just I think a lot of it is just simply how tired we are as a society.
Yeah.
I think the introduction of different emojis is a great way to gauge where we are in society. Like what new emojis on the Apple iPhone format are coming out, and that
Did they
kind of
just
like,
drop a Zen emoji?
dude, no, they just dropped. Look, they just dropped the tired emoji. Do you know
Oh
about
my
that?
god. I don't know
Have you
about
seen that thing? Dude, look up the tired emoji, and it's like some guy with like gooning eyes, bro. But- yeah, yeah. Look, hold on.
Oh my god, I see it.
Yo, Jamie, pull that up.
Let me see. Let me make sure it's the Apple one, not some random ass fucking Android one.
Yeah, yeah. Apple one.
All right, Jamie pulling it up.
Yeah. That's the new emoji. That's the new emoji, bro. That's like that explains exactly how society feels right now.
Yeah, dude, we are tired and we are on the cusp of like new thing, bro. Like there's just so much shit happening. It's overstimulating. Like we have fucking we're pretty close to a world war.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
let's just take a minute to like think about that for a minute. Like, we're close to a world war. We're fighting against Iran, Ukraine, Russia, and then there's also these like big power plays between China, Russia, and America. And then there's also like smaller conflicts throughout. Second thing, we got AI coming.
Yeah.
Like we're reading a book on it, but like the latest things, I don't know if you heard, Dennis Hassabis, who is Google DeepMind's like head, he's like, yeah, we're whatever we have right now in terms of technology, if we just scale it up, we're gonna be at AGI. What a crazy thing to say. And you look at like our generation
Wait,
and how
bro.
like
Is this what people need to know? People need to know what AGI is.
artificial general intelligence. It's essentially, it's really hard to define because everyone has the different definitions, but currently AI is like really good at some things and really bad at like other things. Like it doesn't have like a world model, so it's not able to like interact with the world. But once it's like generalized to the point and like there's enough data coming in from all the inputs around the world or all the outputs of data in the world, if they can form some type of world model and interact with the world like a human would, then it would be like a general intelligence. So like right now you can use AI to write an essay, but AGI is when you can use AI to like completely run a business for like a year straight and like only check in here and there. And
That's
they're saying that we have the tech to do that now.
It's so insane, dude.
And then so we have war, AI, and then this specific generation. This is a pretty shitty way. This is a pretty shitty time to start adulthood, bro.
But yeah.
Like, oh my god. Like if you look at like housing prices and like just like this like system that we're trapped in with the stock market kind of like being this thing that limits progressive change that's needed.
How so?
So everyone's retirement's pegged on the stock market because
Right.
everyone has a 401k, right? So
Right.
if the stock market goes down, then people are mad and they vote people out because the stock market went down and they can't retire at that certain time that they wanted. But what does that mean? That means that stocks need to consistently or companies need to earn more and more every year to get that price increase in the stock market so people invest in it. And how do you make more profits? It's by laying people off, reducing your quality control. It's by reducing your overhead in terms of manufacturing, cost cutting basically. And then the other side of that is also like by doing legal devious shit, like starting a bunch of gambling apps. Like, everyone's just trying to make money and like, and then go public and then have the public market capital coming in.
Right.
So it's this like kind of like perverse system where like it's getting the boomers are attached to their retirements and also like young professionals, but they can't make any change because if they make change, then it negatively impacts their future returns.
Dude, what's the best thing to invest in then? I feel like to me it's land. in a way.
Land is pretty solid, man. I mean, that's our generational. That's literally our generational wealth, like me and you.
Yeah.
Like our ancestors had land. That's why we're here today.
Right. Right.
Not that we're like super wealthy, but it's like whatever that chain of events was to
Mhm.
build capital. It wasn't through business. Well,
Mhm.
now it's business, but like 200 years ago and 200 years before that, we had
Mhm.
land and we farmed on that land.
Yeah.
I think the best investment is yourself.
Yeah.
If you really like look deeply within yourself and you know that you're someone who can solve a problem, best believe that if you invest in yourself, you could start something that solves that problem and then bring benefit to the world and capital to your pockets.
Yeah, dude.
And with the way that AI is and how it's going to replace a lot of jobs, all that's really left is investing in yourself and becoming someone who can kind of maneuver through this change.
Right. Right.
Because we're so attached to the degrees, the credentials, and the corporate ladder that was glorified in our childhood,
Mhm.
but that's all kind of falling apart in front of our eyes.
Yeah, dude. At an exponential rate. It's not linear. Like the
Yeah.
collapse systems is happening at the same rate as technology is expanding.
Yeah.
Dude, you know, I was reading a book that took place in like the Scottish Highlands in fucking like the 1700s.
Mhm.
This like woman was looking for a husband, and the husband was like, "Well, I'm a good man. I can keep you clothed and fed no matter what." And what he meant by that was like he knew how to catch fish, hunt, and he knew how to like, you know, like farm the land for like resources and stuff. And then the woman was like, "Oh yeah, he does know how to keep me fed and clothed. This is a good man. He's a provider." And that just shows like he didn't need any money making skills to keep his woman fed and clothed.
Dude, neither did your grandparents and their parents and their
Right.
parents. Back
Right.
then, it was just like, can you provide food and shelter and
Yeah. Food
clothing
and clothing and
and
water
respect?
and respect,
Yeah.
relationships. Can you talk? Can you hunt? Can you fish? Can you farm? Can you build? And it's like, can you survive? Can you like start a fire when it's cold? You know, like do all that shit. And bro, it's like I'm starting to realize more and more that I need to allocate time towards learning those skills of like learning how to survive in the wilderness as well as survive off of the land. You
Yeah.
know, basic skills, basic skills like how to build the framing for a house, how to build a shed, how to pour a foundation with cement and concrete. I feel like I don't know those things yet, but there's a strong desire for me to learn those things, dude.
Yeah, me too, because it taps you into like also like what our biology is made for. Part of that
Yeah.
exponential change is our bodies are not used to the reality we're in. And when we put ourselves in some of that old situations of going out on a hike or going on a hunt or growing your own food in your garden, it
Mhm.
feels rewarding because it's like the most natural pathway to dopamine.
Right, right. But
And
dude, it's such a fucking horrible thing because right now we're in a position where we don't really support that. We don't have like the right infrastructure for young men and young women to get those skills so that they feel more comfortable getting laid off, so that they feel more comfortable just taking a year off of work, you know, and just like for dinner they're just gonna like use the vegetable garden that they work so hard on or you shoot a few
it's honestly it's no one's fault but people themselves. It's
Mm,
your own choice of like, do you want to be stuck in this comparison race with other people?
mhm.
Or like focus on your own life and the experience that it is in front of you.
That's so true.
And I think that's the only way to go forward. It's like, hey, this is people around you are going to do what they're going to do, but it's up
Mhm,
to you to find out what makes you happy. Because, like
mhm.
they mentioned in the book, it's these simple rules. They have complex outcomes, and that just makes the reality that we live in. And there's no going back.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. There's no going
But
back.
I think that's a good stopping point. I'm gonna stop the recording.
Okay, bet.
Welcome back, everyone. We're joined by Prabhmeet Galon. She is our
Oh,
cousin, and she also read the book with us because she joined the book club.
Mhm.
Happy to have you here. If you want to do a quick intro on yourself, feel free to.
thanks for having me, guys. I'm Prabhmeet. I'm their older cousin, and yeah, I'm excited to talk about the little.
Yeah, little bitch ass
Older
prick.
by what, like a couple hours?
Yeah, I'm like, yeah, fucking bitch ass from me. No, 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 no.
No, yeah, but yeah, so we read the book, The Little Prince, and what did you think about it? Because we already talked about it a little, me and Jora. And well,
Yeah.
I gave it a 6 out of 10, but I think that if I read it in high school, I would have given it 8 or 9. because I had already kind of touched on these concepts in like other forms of like books / podcasts. So it was kind of like boring to read at this point. But if I had read this earlier on in my pursuit of inner wisdom, I would have really liked it. So
Yeah.
what did you think about it?
I feel like I thought like when we discussed this before, we were almost saying that it's like when we were older, it would kind of hit because we see how adults act on a day to day versus in high school. We can obviously understand and know, but I feel like when you actually grow up and you're interacting and you're hearing people of all ages speak, I think it really related to what the book was saying of like adults act a certain way and see the world in a certain way. And I definitely got exposed to that environment during college and post college because you're with people day to day that are much older than you and have different stuff to say versus in high school. Like it was just your students, right? And then like your teacher you see an hour. So like during high school, I would not have, I would not appreciate it. And I was so bratty. I would have been like, yeah, whatever it is, the adults are annoying. But now I'm like, it is sad that like people aren't as imaginative or creative, I guess, as they get older. They kind of lose that spark.
Yeah, because I think once like that security from your family goes away, or you know it's gonna go away at a certain point, you tap into like that scarcity mindset, which kind of like makes you stray away from what you were as a kid. So you're like, why would I follow this dream when I have to worry about this instead? You know, which is just the system we're in that makes us kind of like funnel into like a certain type of adult.
True.
But I would
I would say as a counter argument, like I honestly see the spark that we have as kids as like an ignition. You know,
Mhm.
it's
Oh,
just
yes.
a spark.
Yeah.
That means it can ignite whatever it wants to be. And comparing that to like real life terms, it's like as a kid we have a lot of potential. You know, we're just full of potential, no motion, all potential. And as an adult, we tend to like use that spark to create a combustion, which turns into a fire, which now you got a whole machine moving that is your life. So you can use that spark to ignite whatever machine or vehicle that you want to carry your life to like, you know, survive off of. But I think like a lot of people, they sparked the wrong goddamn machine. And now they're like,
Or
they're,
they don't even spark their own machine. They do like what is told, what is said. Like so many people, like it's like do what you love because you're gonna do it every day. They're like, oh, that's so cool you do, but it's like you can do it too. Like anyone can do whatever they want. Like I was like every day that I wanted to do something, I wanted to enjoy it and it shouldn't feel like work. And
yeah.
I just wish people really like be creative, do what you want, be individualistic. I think so many people are just like thinking about what other people want to do or security, but it's
Mm,
like what security is there if you're not even doing what you love? Because then like
mm.
how does like you're still gonna get paid. You can't even think of, you know what I mean? Like you're gonna be fulfilled doing what you love. But yeah,
So you
Yeah.
can also think of it like this, where when you're a kid, the way that your brain is wired, it's pretty close to the way it started when you were like before you interacted with the world. So like you still have that like OG way of thinking given to you by God. And then as you walk around in the world and grow up, you perceive the world and you kind of stray away from that. So I feel like when people talk about like inner work, like seeing like who I really am on the inside by doing meditations or being really self-aware or being conscious with the way you're moving around in the world, what you're really doing is you're tapping back into that OG energy of like curiosity and like wonder and that like
yeah,
initial awe you had of the world and like that idea that so many possibilities could happen. Because the older you get, you're like, oh well, that's not going to happen. Because you see other people, and you're like, it didn't happen for him.
yeah,
It didn't happen for him because he had this, and I don't have this.
yeah.
Mm, yeah.
Comparison is is the worst thing.
Yeah, agreed.
Just do you. Don't lose sight and focus of whether it is. Because the thing is, everyone's on their own path. And they're
Mm,
doing them, and you don't know what's behind closed doors. And now this Instagram stuff is way worse because everyone's putting on like whatever facade, and you can think a certain way, but it's like, no, just like focus on you at the end of the
mhm.
day.
You just went to Florida. How was that?
It was amazing.
I saw that. I saw Sexy Red on your story. I'm like, damn.
my god.
She
She was
literally
partying with Sexy Red, bro.
I
What?
literally partied with Sexy Red because, like, she literally was dancing with us, like, cause she was in the middle of the stage, so, like, everyone's packed, but, like, nobody was giving energy, and we were like, "Yo!" And she was like, "Yo!" I was like, "I love you, girl." She was and the best part was there was no auto-tune. That's why it was, like, amazing, cause cause so many people always have auto-tune, and she was rapping for real, she got a good voice, and I was like,
Nah, fuck Sexy Red. Fuck Sexy
bro,
Red.
straight off from the train, straight to her after work. Imagine Lester Thursday night, just off work, and
Oh, I don't
then
have to imagine. I've been to a Sexy Red concert. Fuck for Sexy Red, bro.
Damn.
I
Okay,
mean,
let's hear the Sexy Red beef, dude. Did she turn you down?
yeah, dude,
no,
what the
dude, I
like?
went there with my girlfriend, and I'm like, this like, I'm seeing her like shaking ass and shit, and like she's like to her.
So now think about this. Now, remember when we were
Like, no,
talking
no,
about the
listen.
women in the Middle East who have to be covered up, and like, look at how amazing you are, so free. Like, think about the amount, like, that is such privilege. That is, I know it's weird. It's really weird, right? But that privilege to do that.
Privileged to be a damn hoe.
But she's not being a hoe. That's not being a hoe, right? But listen to this. Aren't there strippers? Strippers still exist in the world. Hookers still
Yeah.
exist in the world. Anywhere, any country.
Dude, the worst experiences I've ever
So-
had were going to a Sexy Red concert and going to a strip club.
Yeah.
Strip
It
club,
is like
I
it
can
is a
second that.
lower
The first
like
strip club I went to, not it, but like
Low
Sexy Red was
vibration.
dope.
what my
Well, it
stance
was like a very bougie club. It was very nice, and we had a section, and we got drinks for free, and then and oh my god, the DJ was popping off. That's
Yeah.
why she didn't come on till 3 a.m., but DJ was popping off.
Dude, you know, when I went to a
3
Sexy
a.m.
Dude, yes, and so it lasted till like 4, like literally crazy.
Dude, when I went to a Sexy Red concert, this bitch was pregnant, smoking weed, shaking
What?
ass.
It's not pregnant.
She was pregnant,
Smoking weed?
pregnant, smoking weed, bro.
No,
I was like, yo, what is this happening? I
Dude,
literally
she's a
looked at my-
strong, independent woman, bro, and all I sense from you is judgment.
okay, I get he's like, oh my god, why are you hurting your body? But
Yeah.
like, don't hate though, because
I'm
she's
hating,
still-
bro.
she
I'm
can
hating.
do. I mean, yeah, don't do drugs while you're pregnant. Don't do that.
Here's my stance. Here's my stance. I get the appeal, but it's just not for me.
Yeah.
Period. Right? And the
Yeah.
fact that like she like the whole thing of like the privilege to do that, and then you make money off of it.
I hear you. I hear
Yeah,
you.
she running it up, man.
She
running
ain't doing no
up the bag.
OnlyFans. Maybe
running
she
it up.
is, but other people be doing OnlyFans. The OnlyFans is literally like that's even more
Her,
corrupt.
her
Like,
concerts are
come
her
on.
OnlyFans.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was a layered joke, bro.
But yeah,
No, but-
girl.
But I hear you. I hear you. I hear you. I think if I was a woman, I would love Sexy Red, bro.
But why do women want?
I was waiting for you to say that.
Can I
was
ask
like,
a
maybe
question
since you're
though?
guy,
Can I
you
ask
don't
a
relate.
question? Because we were
Yeah.
talking about this, and I was really curious. I've always wondered, why is like being super sexual like portrayed as like independence?
Because it's liberating. Well, also because pointing to the fact of like, remember how I was talking about how like women literally are covered head to toe. Think about that. That's so sad. So like. And it's just being confident, right? Like, isn't the most ultimate thing in the world to love yourself and be confident and just do your thing? I personally, since we grew up in a Punjabi household, I really I dress conservative, and I'm like, actually, like, you know what? Wait, no, like, I'm only young right now, and I can do what I want, and you know what? Because it's like I'm worried about the person's gaze, but again, our religion taught us like you should not gaze like that, you know what I mean? Like that's incorrect, that's on you. So but it's fun to like pop your shit, you know what I mean? You don't get to do that. So like that was really me in Miami. Like I finally got the confidence to do that. Like I never would have thought I was gonna be able to do that. So it's like liberating. It's like
But I hear you.
especially when you're always compared and there's so many gorgeous women out there, and then when you pop your shit, you're like, yeah.
Dude, and you know what? I
For
100%
me.
agree. And we're in a very weird time period because I feel what you're saying. As a man,
Yeah.
I even can relate to what you're saying. That's how much of a progress we've made. Because you're worried about the male gaze when you're popping your shit, but when I decide to pop my shit, I'm worried about the gaze. You know? I'm worried
Word.
about
Well, I love me some female gays.
They're so goofy.
I love me.
You're worried about the gays. I'm
Dude,
worried
I
about.
want female gays all over me. I get that. If I'm if I'm in a club performing, and I got like fucking like whatever a sexy red equivalent fit for a man is, and all the women are like,
Yeah, no, like I like to keep it tasteful. Like, look at my face for sure, but like, yeah, like
Yeah.
have respect, you know?
Right.
also
right.
I hurt my neck, so that's why I'm gonna be making like weird neck movements throughout the podcast. I just wanted to put that out there, so I'm not tweaking.
Bro, what you do? What you mean you hurt your neck?
I was helping my friend move, and like I just like overworked it, and like I slept
Oh,
on it weird.
no good.
Mm,
Pretty bad.
that's the worst, bro.
Yeah, I've been like going like.
Work ही करना सी.
But yeah, so Sexy Red is free to do what she wants to do, and I'm so happy because I'm like at the end of the day, my political stance, I'm pro freedom. Like I want people to be able to do what they
No.
want to do as long as it doesn't negatively impact someone else.
Mhm.
And I feel like if people are worried because one person is popping their shit,
I
it's like you're
Mhm.
worried for the wrong reasons. Like you got something else to work on.
I
Mhm.
feel like it was like especially rap game is all about is particularly popular for men, right? And I
Right.
was gonna say that, like I was about to say, like, why are you hating on sexy? Because I love rap and I listen to that daily, and it's all guys. So
Mhm.
I finally have something to relate to as a woman. Like finally,
Mm.
you know what I mean? Right? And like the thing was, it was like Nicki before back in the day growing up, and then now like there's like because Beyonce doesn't really do that type of rap that they do. She's more pop. And then we got like Cardi coming up, and then but like
You know
Sexy and
about
Megan the Stallion, they paved the way to the new age of women rap.
Mm.
Because like they blew that shit to the point where I love that men are rapping her lyrics. Like you're like, I hate her. Bro, literally even in the club, the men were like fully like, because
They're like,
it's
shake your
good. Like, you know, it's good. The
I
beats
say
are
how you
there.
fit the eggs in the pants.
I
Dude,
ain't lying.
I be in the club. I be like, my pussy pink, my booty.
My booty hole.
See, bro, you're like, this is hilarious. This is
Dude,
hilarious.
yeah,
See, like,
she's a great artist. Like, but like the way like so what she's doing is um her artwork is her life, and like the way she conveys her life, and
how
like
cool is that? Like,
her
she made like.
confidence and like the execution of like her lyrics, like that's why people like resonate with it, because she's like she's honest in it.
Right. She does not fake. Like, she literally is that hood girl, that ghetto girl. That's what I was also admiring. I was like, yo, like, you love yourself, you are yourself, and you haven't put on this fakeness like Nicki. Oh my God, like, girls, what are you doing right now trying to be with Trump and everything like that? Like, she is so herself. Like, she posted her without her weave, like, on her story. She has a good body. And, like, that's really, like, to own that culture, to be like, yes, like this is my life and this is where I come from, when people have been so negative and looked upon it, and to the point where the white population and everybody else is singing that shit, their daughters are singing that shit, shaking their ass to that shit. Dude, now think about that on another level, right? On another level. Like, go freaking Black Power. Like, look at that shit. Like, look, you did that for, like, you
There,
embraced what you were put in into a glorified, like, lifestyle at that point where the
shout
girls are
out
like, yeah,
CIA.
I am lying. I'm shaking my ass. I'm doing that. Like, hood rat shit. The girls every summer is hot girl summer. See? They made that culture. Like,
Okay, that's true. That is true.
that's crazy. They did that shit. Nicki didn't do that shit. Those girls did that shit for us.
But it's like,
Shout out CIA, yo. Shout out CIA.
yo, but that's the thing. It's like we're in an awkward phase where we're just about there. I can almost like taste
What's
the freedom
there?
in the air of like full equality, almost full equality.
We're
Like,
not there, bro.
But
no,
we're
dude, but think
never
about it.
gonna be there.
Think about it. Think about it. We got the media right now is full of like
Oh, you're
these
talking about in the media sense.
in the media
Entertainment. In an entertainment space. There we
entertainment
go.
space, bro.
Mm.
Okay, I
And
understand, right. Yeah.
we're like, and not only that, but women are about to start making
Oh,
men. You know, like
Bro,
I get what you're saying, and I agree.
yeah, like we're so progressive at this point, and we're even like 60-year-old, 70-year-old grandpas who are like super Republican can walk down the street in New York City they're visiting to fucking see their kid in college or some bullshit, and they're like,
They've been doing that, dog. Doesn't mean behind closed
but
doors
check
they're
it out,
not
check it
saying
out.
stuff.
I'm saying like, yo, like they're able to like encounter like a gay pride parade and just be like, these kids, damn man, fucking whatever. But they're not gonna like start a KKK riot like they would back in the day,
It's do you know why it is?
That stuff still exists, though.
Sure,
It's not as
in
prevalent. It's not as
their
it's like counting
I
like
guess,
how many
but
people die from vending machines.
wait,
yeah.
what? What did you say?
Yeah. It's like counting how many people die from vending machines. Like it's there. Like as a person of color, we're all people of color. Like
Yeah.
I honestly I've never really felt racism in my life. And I'm an immigrant too in
Yeah.
America.
No way.
It's always been joking. It's always been
Yeah,
joking.
it's like if it's always been joking and I always say
Listen. I can agree with actually, no, just kidding. All the kids growing up bullied me because I was a brown kid and I was hairy, so that was racist. And
Yeah.
then after that, it was only elementary bullying and picking on, right? But then after that, none of it experienced until crazy President Trump is doing his stuff, being all, and I post on my story like a fact that he did something like he's always doing something very disgusting, very horrible for the human population. It is a fact. And if you didn't educate yourself on the big beautiful bill before he was elected, that is on you. Everything is out there. Everything is out there. If you're not informed, that's on you. You literally have the world at your fingertips to be informed. Post on my Snapchat story like, how are you supporting this? And a kid actually slid up, this white kid slid up and was like, get out of the country, why are you here?
Bro, that was just probably he was.
Bro, we are 22, 23,
Wait.
24.
You know him?
Honestly, he's some kid that I went to in college, and I like try to like look him up like on LinkedIn, and I don't really recognize him or remember him. Like I probably like seen him. Like a lot of people knew me because I was very involved in college in the business and the marketing space. But like I definitely recognize his name, and I was like,
Are you sure he wasn't just trying to slide in your DMs? Because you know how kids be doing that shit?
No, he literally nobody ever does that, by the way. No one DMs
Dude,
me
there's
and
some
does
weird
that shit
motherfuckers out there,
or
bro.
slides up.
There's some
No,
out
people
there
genuinely don't do that. But this kid, like, he literally said that, like, go back, you stinky Indian, or some shit like that. Like, yeah, bro. I have a screenshot of it. Both screenshot.
But that's still not that
it.
bad though.
Hopefully I saved it because I want to go on his LinkedIn. We got to go on his LinkedIn and be like, hey, what type of person are you employing? Because,
I
like,
don't know.
why are you the craziest part was like, the first thing I thought was, why are you my Snapchat friend, bro? You clearly like what you're seeing. You clearly love the culture. Like, I was just so confused. I was like, then why do you have me add?
All right, we're back. We had to take a quick break, but the last thing that we were talking about was white supremacists because Prabhmeet had a bad slide up on her snap where a dude called her a stinky Indian after she posted something about the great big bill by Trump. And I said that I kind of get why he said that because if India was certainly only half Indian, Indians would be Indian supremacists. I just think it's a part of human nature when like you see like your own country's demographics change, you radicalize in one direction. And the other part of this that I didn't talk about with you off air was I feel like the white supremacy now is also an answer to the extreme liberals that was there in like 2016 to like 20 when did Trump get reelected? 2024. Yeah, so like 2016 to like 2024. It's when it was like a big wave of like extreme left. I think this is like the pendulum swinging to the other side. That's why Jora, I remember we talked about this. You're like, dude, you used to debate like at family gatherings because you were like a Republican.
I remember
the
that
reason,
stuff.
and even back then, I had this in the back of my head. I'm like, if these people are this liberal now, that just means that the majority, which is the white population, is going to become extremely right wing. This, I need that. It's like these are great things to ask for, but it's like, how much can we swing in one direction before it swings the other way? Like, I'm all for equality. I feel like people need equality of opportunity, but I think that it's just not good to talk about race that much. I feel like we should kind of forget race exists moving forward.
Period. Literally. Like, And to my point was the fact that it's like weird, like, so if you feel that way about Indian people and other people that are white, why do you have me on Snapchat? What is, doesn't make sense. Doesn't make sense. Like what? Like hello, you're the one here, buddy.
Yeah,
I
that's
don't
true.
have
That's
you
true.
here.
That's
Like
true.
that's the
Yeah.
point, bruh. So what are you hating for?
You just rage
You're
baited him.
weird. That
Yeah.
was some jealousy, some insecurity. He clearly loves the way we ball out and look good all the time because he's like, oh, all I get to do is wear fucking Carhartt and
Well, they
go
are
fishing.
because it's like Indians are like the highest earning this demographic
We
in America.
Punjabi
Yeah.
Indian women own the most like gold in the world. Like they own like 3% of gold in the world. Indian women, yes,
Yeah, I think it's like
because it's a
11%.
dowry. Yes,
Yeah.
like y'all ain't. But to my other point was the fact that it's like he is so ignorant because it's like this is not even your land. Like you came here because you know what I mean. Like this
But
was
you
an
can't say
American
that.
land,
Like that's what I don't
slavery.
agree with. Like this isn't their land. Like yeah, Native Americans were here first, but they did kind of like formulate what this country
But they
is.
done horrible things. Like you know what I mean. Like
But
you guys do
every
horrible
country
things.
that's been formed has been formed from horrible things.
Yeah.
Dude, I'm sure all of our, since we have like the same ancestors, I'm sure like all of our ancestors have done some fucked up things.
It was just a part of
Yeah.
life, and we're just not. The
It
thing is
is.
that we're so not used to that side of humanity anymore that looking back, we see white people as being the last people to do that thing. And
Right.
especially in the country that we're in, so then in our head we vilify white people. In
Yeah.
reality, it's like, can we just accept that this was just a part of every human's like life back in the
Yes.
day?
People need to do that for sure. 100%. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because
But
that's
like
gonna like I'm not saying this to like get white people support. I'm saying this because I feel like if we swing too left, then people are gonna go super right and start like deporting illegal immigrants. You know?
Yeah.
I mean that's kind of already happening. Like the whole like
Yeah, that's
natural
exhibit A.
birth citizenship. Like what?
Yeah,
Yeah.
because we swung too left and now they swung too right. It's like tit for tat.
This stuff is crazy, man. I don't understand.
Dude, I was just talking about this with a friend after my final yesterday. We were like talking about how nice it is that we're in a position where we like shift the power to change infrastructure in the hands of Democrats, and they build Democrat bullshit, and then we shift the power in the hands of Republicans, and they build Republican bullshit. Like started building a wall, and then we shifted power to Democrats, and then they stopped that.
They're like fucking snipping kids' dicks off to turn them
Yeah,
gray.
yeah. They're like, let's stop putting money towards that, and let's start putting money towards sex change surgeries and stuff.
But do you know
And
what this is, bro? Do you know what this is? This is all theater. They want us to focus on small problems that don't really impact our lives. Like I don't think my kid's gonna be trans. Like even if it is, it's like I'll deal with it if that time comes.
Yeah.
But it's like they want us to focus on these little things. So then we're like, oh shit, what happened to free healthcare? You know?
Right.
It's a
How are you gonna
distraction.
afford that surgery?
Yeah.
Dude, but it's like, fuck. It's kind of cool in the sense of like how even during the building of the wall, the liberals and the Democrats weren't like, oh, we're going to stop at nothing until this is like over, and we're not going to let this happen. They were like, okay, they're building it. Go ahead, do it. We're just going to sit here.
Because everything's planned. Like, is there any like he, she, say, like blah blah blah? It's theater. Like, there's not even a Democrat Republican. There's not. It's all about money and feeding the person who's gonna get it done. Like we like I feel like
It's a
that's
class
just how it is.
system.
It's lobbying. It's lobbying.
It's a class system, but the only way out isn't really like becoming like an activist. It's recognizing that you're a human, and if shit
Yeah.
really goes south, go to Bali. Just move somewhere else. You know? Like it's out of our control. If I was in control, then I would care, but it's out of our control.
Right.
And
And
then doesn't that irritate you? Like that's what I mean.
No,
That's
because
that's
But
what I
that's
have
like
to
a
deal with.
that's
I'm
like
like I wanna.
that's like the stoic approach. It's like if it's out of your control, why stress about it? Think about the things that are in your control, you know? It's like,
Yeah.
should I smoke weed every day? Probably not. You know what I mean? I'm talking about myself.
right.
Or like,
Right.
should I be consuming so much social media? Probably not. I should cut that out, you know? Like
Yeah.
the thing is, it's like before we become activists, we need to clean our room, and that room is like our internal self. Because that's like if you look inward, that's what's going to lead to societal change. If people become more spiritual and they recognize the
Yeah,
oneness.
dude, you're so right. 100%. Wake up. Stop caring what people think. Be individualistic. Like that's literally what it is. Like just
Yeah.
do you, dude.
Like I think the biggest thing that someone can do if they want to be an activist is start a community. And if you want to start a community, you have to like be able to talk to people with different views than you. Because a community is what makes change. It's not one
I feel like
person.
that's like Twitch and like TikTok. Like it's segments of that. Like that's really what that is. You know.
It is, but that's just so algorithmically driven, so it can be heavily controlled. So it's like they can easily deplatform someone without even deleting their Instagram by not adding them to the For You page. Like even like we think that we're getting this like niche information on the internet. In reality, it's all controlled.
Yeah.
Like they're gonna make sure you get what you want, and like
I hate that.
it's crazy.
I hate that. Yeah.
Dude, I would argue that if you want to make the most change in life, in the world, in the good way, like in a good way, and this might be like completely retarded for me to say, but I personally think that if you want to make the most change, start meditating in the
Yeah.
morning. Start meditating, so that way you're like a little
Peaceful.
blip of mindfulness in a sea of like unconscious behavior, and hopefully, I'm not saying it's like an ego boost thing, like, oh, I'm the one that meditates in this whole room. I'm the one who's like tapped in, but it's more so like to inspire like mindfulness in others. Like back when I was younger, when my dada, who's my grandpa for all the viewers, is like started doing pot every morning, which is prayer. Like I felt like a whole change in the household of like like people weren't so like quick to like bicker at each other. People weren't so quick to like be angry at each other and like scream. Like
Yeah.
when my grandpa started doing prayer in the morning, for some reason or another, things got like really calm in the house. And I was like, wow, he didn't say shit to us. He didn't tell everybody like, oh, everybody needs to be more calm and more sensible and more quiet in the mornings.
It's like energy.
Energy. Yeah. It created like an energy because he would like sing it out loud and stuff in the morning. And it was like, wow.
You do Simran?
Yeah. In the morning, every morning.
Yeah.
And it was like all of a sudden when he had that realization in his old age, like the whole fucking house got more meditative, even though we weren't even doing it,
Your dad? No, but like think about it. Your dad could probably be doing it quietly, and your daddy could too.
Yeah.
Because we can do it quietly, and then that's frequency, that's energy.
Right.
So it's real. That's the reason why, hey Guru, the reason why you say that you lift up your body, you breathe through your stomach. It's like meditation. You go through your belly button, you inhale and you exhale out, you use your body, your diaphragm. Like that's literally how you meditate. And then that was real 100% what you felt. That's really cool.
I think this ties into like what I've been thinking about a lot this week is enlightenment. And I feel like it's over romanticized, where we think that we're going to get enlightened and we're going to turn into this being that just floats around like omnisciently. In reality, what enlightenment is, it's recognition of the oneness. And then when you recognize it, you don't really become this person that people perceive differently. Well, they do when they like talk to you, but you're not like physically different. Like you're not going through biological change. But what's really happening is it's allowing you to move through the world with that enlightenment perspective. And when you move through the world with that enlightenment perspective, you're not fazed by like trivial things because you recognize the oneness. Good makes evil, evil makes good.
Yeah. Yeah. Dude, it's beautiful. I truly have given up on convincing people of anything. Like if I want to like really
That's why we started a podcast.
I need to slowly do that and be like,
dude, perfect
I
example.
care.
Bro, perfect example today is like how I was trying to in the process of selling this house, and we had a Airbnb manager who lived across the street. And one of the reasons that we were selling the Airbnb house that we have out there is because the manager was slightly crazy, bro. Like she was like, made us realize like, yo, like if she can't manage this Airbnb, we don't know who else to do it. And we kind of were like, fuck it, let's just sell the house because I'm in college. I can't manage it. No one's out here. Fuck it. Like, and then we didn't tell her, and she was like all pissed at me. She came over there while I was like watering the plants in front of the house, like getting ready for like an open house. She was like, you're selling the house under my back, this and that. I felt so stupid doing all this work and you're just going to sell it. I don't have a job or this and that. And I'm just like, I'm just looking at her like, yo, like and then she just goes on rambling. And by the end of it, she's just like quiet. And I just like look at her after like all that rambling. I just look at her for like 30 seconds. I'm like, yo, dude, I just smoked a joint. Like, I literally was straight up honest with her. I told her, I'm like, yo, you know what? I just got done with finals. I just smoked a joint. You're throwing all these problems at me, and I don't even care. Like, I was like, I don't care. I'm not gonna let you raise my cortisol. Like, we
Facts,
have,
bro. Don't let a Floyd raise your cortisol, man.
yeah, bro. I was like, dude, I'm like, and I was just like, I don't know what you want me to do, but I told you at the very beginning that we just want you to manage the Airbnb, and we've given you like your compensation. Like, you're not a part of this family. Like, she was like, I thought we were all in this together. I thought you.
she thought she
You
needed
ain't blood, bro. Fuck you.
Yeah, literally, dude. She's just like this crazy old lady, bro. Crazy old lady. And then she's just like, okay, well, that's true. Okay, well, I just feel stupid. I'm like, and I literally looked at her. I was like, I'm sorry you feel that way. I wasn't going to be like, oh, I'm sorry for making you feel stupid. Oh, I'm sorry for this and that. I wasn't going to be like, that's like going one way. And I also didn't go the other way, which is like, oh, you come over here, yell at me. You think you could yell at me? You know, like, I just literally went the middle route and was just like, bro, I'm just going to act like she's like a twig on the ground, bro. Like, just literally like
the little prince with the flower.
Yeah, bro. I was like,
we
dude.
gotta loop it back, bro. We gotta loop it back.
Yeah, literally. I was like, dude, this is just like someone who has never experienced meditation or just like being relaxed in their life. Like, that's all they are.
Well, it's not that. It's so while you were saying that story, it made me like think about like older people who grew up in a different generation.
I was like my mom. Like, I was like, bro, because I'd be coming home and she's just like, and it's like, relax. Or just even the tone and how you talk, it's like, relax. It's not that serious, bro. Like,
right.
And it's crazy when you learn to like chill out, and it's really all just here. Like, something can suck, but like if you just like, it is what it is. Just not, like, I don't know. But go ahead, Harsh.
Go ahead.
I was just saying that like I feel like we kind of take for granted our perspective of like I'm not saying that we're like enlightened beings, but it's like we do have like more depth to our thought, and like it allows us to not be that person who's like, why are you selling the house that you own because I do some work on it?
Yeah.
The reason is because I feel like with technology, it's had a lot of like negative impacts, but a positive like side product of that has been like it allows you to hear different perspectives and like different teachings. And if you tune into like the good side of technology, you can like I feel like as a generation we're a much more, I don't want to say enlightened generation, but we're able to
aware.
Yeah, we're more empathetic because we I'm trying to find the right words here. We understand reality more because we've seen more things, even though if it's digitally.
Relate.
We've heard more stories.
Exactly. We've
seen the crackhead on Instagram Reels, you know.
Yeah, we've seen the crackhead for real. Like we've all seen like some guy like spilling their guts out, or some girl spilling their guts out about some.
Dude, we've all seen a beheading in like 4th grade.
Yeah, dude, like some ISIS shit. We've seen like the 7 wonders of the world digitally, and it's making us realize how we're all just one, dude.
Yeah, how like infutile like anything that's like an argument about selling a house is that you don't even own.
Right, dude.
It's like, all right, man. Like, I'm just trying to smoke.
It's literally the phrase, it's not that serious. Just needs to be repeated. Just needs
it's not that deep, bro.
Not that deep, bro. Like, relax. Take 2 steps back.
Dude, and the worst part is she's like a famous author. And then I'm not going to name drop.
Ooh, I heard about this lady.
Dude, and she makes so much money. And she's literally was complaining.
I was about to say, people don't count their blessings. Like, be grateful for what you have. It's not the end of the world. Don't overreact. That's so childish.
Dude,
that's another thing. And that's American culture too. Like, people are very like, and it's like, bro, like, where's the respect?
Dude, and literally the best part about this experience that I had was I saw that someone pulled into their driveway. I'm like, oh, looks like you got a guess. And she like stopped her rage and looked back. She's like, oh yeah, that's my granddaughter. I'm like, oh, okay. How old is your granddaughter? She's like, oh, well, she's like 16. I was like, oh, that's great. And she's like, yeah, she's cooking dinner for me. I'm like, oh, that's so beautiful that your granddaughter's cooking dinner for you. And she's like, yeah, it's so great having granddaughters. Then we started talking about our kids and her like
kids.
or her kids, and then her anger slowly started turning to like a smile and shit. I was just trying to like talk about anything, and then she was like,
"Oh, good job."
And then she was like, yeah, I was like, oh, God bless, this is a great life, this and that, because I'm just high, like, I don't know. And then she's just like, oh yeah, and then we're both looking up at like the forest in front of us, and we're just like quietly in much better mood. And then she gets angry again. She's like, okay, but next time just tell me. And I'm like, dude, this bitch right now, like, if people just want to be unconscious, bro.
They want to be felt and heard. They feel like, because I can relate to this, we can relate to this. When we get mad for some reason, we just want to like explode and say that and blame it on someone else. And she probably internally knows that she didn't do something right, and she's probably freaking out. That's what she's probably doing. She's probably going over everything that she's done. She's like, "Oh my God, I did this bad. And now I'm like, oh, freaking out." And then she's blowing out on you, right? Because like you said, like, would you say she was like, it wasn't something along like meaning that like it's not that serious, like she's not conscious.
Yeah.
Because that's her being insecure. Because if she was conscious and she was aware, she's like, he's a young man with a family and he made a decision. That's literally end of story. But instead, she was like just thinking about everything and was spiraling it on you, because she's probably like, oh my gosh, now I have one income. I'm an author. Like, my books don't sell all the time. What am I going to do? So that panic, she pushed it on you.
Yeah, dude. For real. Yeah, it's just gay, bro.
Word. No bueno.
Word to my mother.
Word to my mother.
I got a show recommendation for y'all. Y'all should check out
what is it?
Funny as Fuck with Kevin Hart on Netflix.
That's about a fire show. I love watching Standup. Is it like legit? Because lately it's just been not.
It's so fire. I never enjoy like reality shows. Like, I have people like Love Island and all this shit, but this is like a competition show. Yeah, it's a show. It's like an 8-episode show. Today's the finale, I think, or maybe this on next week. But so essentially, they get like a bunch of like upcoming like stand-up comedians who are like decent, but they haven't had that like launch. And like they go to different cities, like they go to Chicago, they go to LA, they go to New York, and they make them compete. And basically, the winner of the show gets a Netflix special.
Oh shit!
It's like the biggest thing. That's like becoming like that's like landing a job at like Deloitte if you want to be like an accountant.
You're funny.
Oh, yeah. Damn, dude.
I made it.
And this Indian mother. Oh no, he's not Indian. I think he's Sri Lankan, but he's in the finale right now. Osama. His name's Osama. He's funny as fuck.
Osama?
Osama, yeah.
Osama, oh shit.
Oh, he's from Bangladesh.
I was gonna say, that sounds a very big name, dude.
Yeah.
Bengali.
I think it's Osama Siddiqui.
Damn, bro. I know.
What's y'all's favorite stand-up comedian? Who is it?
Oh, fuck, dude.
Dave Chappelle's probably up there. Chris Rock.
Chris Chappelle, yeah.
Chris Rock's in the finale. He's the judge in the finale.
Oh, yeah.
I like Timmy No Breaks, bro.
Who?
No Breaks. You know who that is?
That sounds really familiar.
Dude, he's on that one really like really offensive show, Kill Tony.
Oh, Kill Tony's funny as fuck, bro.
Yeah.
I fuck with Tim Dillon, bro.
Tim Dillon, yeah, dude.
Tim Dillon, dude. I listen to his podcast every Saturday.
Fuck. Prabhmeet, do you know the Kill Tony show?
I don't believe so. Is he a bald dude?
No, Kill Tony's like,
that's Joe Rogan.
Dude, it's just like a really famous show.
Can you still see me?
No, you disappeared.
I don't even know how to.
My bad, bro. I thought. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Oh, my bad, bro. I thought it was still gonna keep me.
They pretty much just have like a random bucket full of like names, and there's like comedians in the back, and they pull out a name. They're like, "Oh, this person's on the stage," and then they fucking like let him have like 60 seconds to say whatever he wants, or she, whatever.
Is it on Netflix?
I don't think so.
It's on Netflix, but it's on YouTube most of the time.
Yeah,
super. I would recommend checking out like one of the popular ones, because they release a lot of episodes. Some of them can be a bit dry, but like just search Kill Tony and watch like the one with the most views.
Yeah, that's what I love doing. Most popular, like Key and Peele.
Yeah,
Key and Peele.
It's funny as fuck, dude.
Best lunch break, like watch the videos, like every time.
Good little goy break.
Yeah. Wait, do you know what that is?
What?
Goy? Dude, explain what that is, bro.
Goy is
He's saying
back
that
in
in
the
everybody, bro.
yeah. So it's like how the ruling class refers to people who aren't in the ruling class. They're goy. They're little goy cattle.
Goy.
Yeah. No, Goy. Yeah.
It was originally a term that was spoken in the Torah, wasn't it?
Yeah, I think they used goy to state like if someone's like not Jewish. Like, it's like I don't know, bro. I'm not a fucking Jewish scholar.
He's like,
I don't want to say something wrong. I don't want to say something wrong, but I'm pretty sure it's like those who are not considered Jewish, and if Jewish people are considered like the chosen people of God according to Jews, then goys are not chosen by God, I guess. And like, and it's weird.
Yeah, I got it.
Go ahead.
Goy is a Hebrew and Yiddish word for non-Jewish person.
Okay, yeah. And it's fucked up. I feel like the Jewish people fuck themselves because they don't let anybody be a Jew. Like you have to like be born.
Bro, they literally fuck themselves. Get it? Inbreeding.
Hey yo, what the fuck?
I got it, bro.
No, but you can't be considered like legally Jewish or some shit.
Your mom has to be Jewish.
Your mom has to be Jewish. Yeah, that's what it is.
Yeah. Or your last name
Sex in the City, the girl turned Jewish for her man.
No. Kalen, or as Jewish people would say, Kalen, is like also an Israeli last name.
Damn.
Yeah, dude, our name. Yeah, I like something like that.
Dude, I'm gonna start becoming like a Jew empathizer because of that.
Dude, I just need a yarmulke, bro, and this podcast blows up. Watch.
Dude, okay. Let's talk more about
how much money would it take for you to get compromised by Israel? Like, if Israel gives me $5 million for this podcast, I'll sell myself.
But then what's gonna happen then? You can't have a family, you can't do anything. What'd you sell yourself for, bro?
No, you just have to push their agenda.
You just have to be like a Jew supporter.
Like a diehard like Jew supporter. I'll take 5 million. I'm putting that out there in the world right now. 5 million. What's your number, Jora?
I would have to take minimum
5 is pretty solid, bro. Like
nothing, bro.
Dude, if I have to film one episode a month and like just speak about Israel and I get $5 million.
Bro, they're already taking our taxes right now as is. Shoot.
Oh shit! I just got a text from Yahoo.
It's them. It's an offer.
He's like, "Can you do 3?" That motherfucker negotiating.
Yo, we're gonna Venmo you real quick. Hold up.
Shit, I'll take 3.
Get that wire taxes, bro. Listen.
Jora, you're trying to be all confident and shit, but if motherfucker offered you $3 million right now,
I wouldn't take it.
You wouldn't take it?
Dude, I wouldn't take it.
He literally was just all about like be like good people, like F that. Like I would like I feel like that's just too materialistic. It's too much.
Well, it's gonna happen either. They're gonna pick someone else. See, I'm the problem. People like me. we get sold.
Dude, literally, like I just want to see, like if they were like, you got to support Israel, and if you do so, we're gonna put like fruit trees in every city, like all over the city. Then I'd be like, yeah. Or like if they were gonna be like,
bro,
yeah, like,
something good,
just get
like
your bag, bro.
Like something good.
No. If
you know how cheap seeds are, bro? You get $5 million. $1 million gets you a lot of seeds, bro.
But they
bro,
don't
you can't even like replant. Like there's a whole law now about how you plant seeds and how farmers can use your seeds now. So
damn.
Yeah, dude.
Okay, maybe my price went up to 10 mil. Yeah, if Jora's not settling for anything, that means I'm underselling myself. I need 50 million.
Yeah, 50 million.
50 million.
Wait, what?
Yeah, I'm 50 million. Wait, Jora, so if they offered you 50 million right now, and all you have to do is you have to support Israel.
I can do it.
I'm still, dude, honestly, I'll take a mil, bro. Not even lying.
Dude, 50 million? You can make a lot of good change with 50 million, bro. Can I do whatever I want with the money?
Dude, that's a lot of change.
If I don't have to use that money to further support Israel, then I'm down.
No. You just got to go on the podcast once a month and be like,
yeah, then I can just help people and like clean up ocean.
Yeah, no, you're not like fighting for Israel. Like you're just going on the you're just going on the podcast like, what's happening in Israel?
I can do it.
You're just pro-Israel.
I can do it.
Joe
I want like free Palestine. It's like, you mean free Israel?
Yeah.
I'm kidding, guys. Free Palestine.
You mean free Israel?
Free Palestine.
Dude, that's fucking hilarious, bro. No, I don't know. I just can't. I just don't want to be fake. Like my whole reason for like anything right now is to be authentic because I feel like I was such a big liar as a kid.
Oh
I
my God.
used to be like such a big capper as a kid that like I'd be going to like therapy and everything. I'd be like, yo, bro, help me be more authentic and everything. And I'm like, that's like my main mission. So if I have to give that up, that's like everything I worked for, bro.
Okay, I have a question for you guys, like a thought experiment.
Should I turn
Do
a
you?
light on?
No, I think you're fine.
You're
Do
good.
you
Okay.
think? Do you think that our morality of like what's good and what's bad is simply because we don't control a large amount of wealth? And do you think if you were born into that wealth system, like let's say your parents were like had generational wealth and you had like $100 million, do you think that you would still be this person, or would you become whoever that individual is who's sitting on millions of dollars and is like part
I,
of the ruling class?
for one thing, I have to say is that we grew up with Sikhi. I don't know how much it was an influence in your life, and I don't know how much you cared about it. And the fact of like, I don't know, like even till this day, the way I use my words, I will never make it seem like I have it more or better or I'm trying to brag. Because I hate when people feel entitled and they talk about things like, I have this, oh that. Like, I don't like that. I hate that because like everyone is a person and everyone has a life and they all need to enjoy things equally. Like that's just simple how it is. And like growing up, like, you know, like having like a single mom and seeing how things is like working class and then seeing kids that like just have it just like that. It's just like if you're not a good person, like what's the point? You know, like literally, like that's just gross. Like I'd rather be a good person at the end of the day. And like, and people with money, people who are wealthy are kind. People who are rich, definitely not kind. People who are rich are gonna act all snotty, have that front. Because if you're wealthy, you know you have to treat people with respect. That's how you're a business person. That's
I
how you
don't
get
think.
deals. You know.
What do you mean by wealthy and rich? Can you tell me in like numbers?
Rich as in like somebody who wealthy is like you'll have generational wealth and you have legacy and stuff to build on, right? And you can like it's just
Those
the way
people.
you monitor your money versus rich is like you're just buying like you have money, but how well are you using your assets? Is it gonna last a while? Like does it actually last or like is it fake? Like do you just buy like and like so many people buy designer stuff, but it's literally garbage. Like you don't even educate yourself to get good designer stuff. Like if you have money, at least get it. Like that's my example. Rich people buying Louis Vuitton and Gucci. No, that's not good. That's fake, bro. Like versus like if you're wealthy, you go to those silent luxury brands that have good quality clothes and actually are worth the price. Another like tax bracket difference out here, like at that point. But like, yeah, no, I think just like
But I
having
would
like
I
I'm
would
just
say that I
lucky
would.
that I had Sikhi to like be a good person and always give back and like that. If I didn't, who knows? I mean, but I don't know. I just am really empathetic and I'm really and just the way I grew up, right? Like just like very young, losing my father, seeing my mom do that. Like I just feel like it's just like, bro, you just got to be nice to people. I don't know. And just being and like being bullied too, that always plays a toll. But I feel like I don't know. I feel like you should just always be nice to people. I don't know.
I feel like money is the root of all evil, or
Yeah.
greed, not money, because money's gonna go away. Greed will still be there.
Right, and that's why people buy all this stuff to show this off and do this and do that, and
People buy things to fill a hole in their heart, and
yeah,
that hole is always gonna stay there. You gotta accept it.
yeah.
But you know what's one thing that always demolishes that hole? Oh fuck! I did not mean to say that. Bro. I'm sorry.
Sexy red.
No, one thing that suppresses that desire, that burnt desire.
Bro,
One thing that bro, when something goes okay.
I'm drinking, guys. Like I'm the only one drinking out of the three.
No, that was my fault. That was a bad play of words, but one thing snaps
I'm
people out.
quoting that shit, bro.
One thing that
It's gonna
snaps,
be.
one thing that snaps people out of it is when something goes wrong with their health. Like people have like 99 problems, 900,000 problems, but
But a
the
big
one
thing-
problem that is like that becomes their main focus is health, bro. Like I don't know. You guys ever get like a cold sore or some shit?
You guys ever hurt your neck, bro?
Oh, Bro, yeah, my shoulders taking the train to the city all the time. Yes, dude, are you kidding? My neck and shoulders always hurt.
You guys ever get a fucking stomach flu? Oh my god, bro.
Dude, that's like all you're worried about at that point.
I know. You're like, dude, I'd be praying on the toilet, bro.
Yeah.
I'm like,
Words, like, yo, I don't know my tongue.
For real.
but then that's when you gotta change your mindset. You gotta think positive. Like, at least I'm losing weight.
Right.
My mom, every single time I'm like, I have a stomach ache, she's like, clean yourself up. Like, there's a problem because it got bad. Like, what are you talking about?
Yeah.
That's crazy. But yeah, so let's head into some final words. Coming to that time, this was a great conversation with you, Prabhmeet. Thank you for coming on. First female on the third space. So we're diversifying.
Talking about sexy red, I love that. Thank you
Yeah.
for having me, and thanks for talking about my trip. That was super cool. That was cool. That was a very insightful question that you asked, and I appreciate that. And while I was asking, was me breaking it down and realizing that, because I'm like, wow, like she embraced herself, her body, and like she's finally like somebody who's, because always like Paris Hilton, Kim Kardashian, it's all like plastic fake stuff, you know what I mean? Like you don't even embrace yourself. Like that was a woman who embraced herself, and like everyone is like, yes, I can do me and have a good time.
Mm-hmm. Yep. I mean, at the end of the day, like that's why we created this podcast. It's that conversations are like what lead to big realizations, and like the idea of like talking and putting words out of your mouth. It seems pretty simple, but in reality, it's like it's the universe unfolding when you talk. It's unraveling.
Right.
And then when you record it, it's there forever. You can always look back at it.
Yeah.
Back with the cousins.
Yeah, we gotta smoke a joint. We gotta get together, yo.
Dude, no, we need to refilm this like in North Carolina, like with the stars and the woods. Like that'd be sick.
The Rock is in the building. Jora, you wanna end it off with the meditation?
Yeah, dude, we talked a lot about mindfulness. We thought a lot. We had a lot of thoughts in this podcast.
We had a lot of thoughts.
Let's put our thoughts
From white
to this side.
supremacy and stinking.
Yeah.
Israel and diarrhea, everything.
Let's put the thoughts aside. Let's put the sexy red aside. You know, let's put the Israel-Palestine aside, and let's just listen to the space around us and just embrace and feel this third space right now. We're digital right now, but we're still together. All three of us, three human beings, talking and interacting with each other in the third space. Let's end it with a good meditation. 3, 2, 1. Go. All right. Yeah.
Ooh, that was a good one.
That was fun.
That was a good one. Well, thank you everyone for tuning in. Like I said in all our other episodes, our goal is 500 subscribers by the end of this year. Hopefully we can hit that shit. Share this with a friend. Share this with an enemy. But that's it from my end. Yeah. Connell family out. Boom.
Connell family out. Hey.